channel. So today is Christmas Eve and I'm going to Paris. Let's go. So I just arrived in Paris and today I'm going to go to this restaurant called the Halle. I walked past by it several times. It's on top of a museum. A friend who is also into food, she recommended this place to me, and she's like, surprisingly this place, even though it doesn't have any stars, it's actually very relaxing and comfortable. So today I'm going to go there and check it out. Let's go, on y va. I just got to this restaurant. It's inside of the museum and it's on top, so it has great lighting even though outside it's kind of like gloomy. I managed to have a conversation in French, like just to say that my French is not good.
Laissez-moi un biscuit d'avoine, beurre de sarrasin, mousse de radis pourpre.
Can you say that again in English?
In English, well, oatmeal bit biscuits.
Okay.
Then on top your buckwheat butter, purple reddish sprouts.
Like a snack, like this. I like this kind of restaurant. Like, they're not very pretentious, but it's like so elegant and beautiful. So the 231, yeah, do not understand a thing. The 3 course is 54 euros, and 5 course is 88, 7 is 108. So I ordered the 5 course menu. First give me beef waffle. It's the kind of soup that you need for a winter day.
So it's monkfish?
Monkfish.
How about I'll check. With marinated in tarragon with botarga and fish eggs and radish. I put some anise on the top.
The first dish is, this guy said that it's monkfish. Like this. Interesting taste. It has some like cracker type of things on top. I think the texture is what makes this dish interesting because you have the monkfish, which is like a fish texture, and then you have something like a cracker and then some kind of vegetable.
It's the monkfish, just grilled in hemp butter, crust made with barley and hemp. You have mashed kombu seaweed, and here it's the roots of the parsley, just roasted and mashed, and the foamy cooking of almonds.
It's very funny because the previous one is actually not monkfish. This is the monkfish. I like how lights here, like everything is just perfectly on point, and this one already smells good. Let's try it. The sauce is very fresh, like the green one. The stuff they put it on top, I think, it gives you some kind of like grainy taste. The fish itself is just at the right temperature and the right tenderness. I think it's a dish that balances well of the vegetable and the fish. Really wholesome dish. Very healthy and very delicious.
It's like chicken, but it's
Different kind of chicken.
castrated. A young male castrated.
Oh.
So it's more savory and it has more fat. And it's traditional chicken we eat at Christmas.
Oh, really?
With mashed celeriac, you have curacao, it's a form of white millet, and radish. This is aligot, it's a specialty from Aveyron, where the knife comes from and the chef. It's mashed potatoes and fresh cheese. It's called the Lion. Usually there's a little bee here. Since this knife was made especially for the restaurant, we just erase the bee and put a mark or sober. The knife is made in a mild jar. It's an oxidated steel metal knife that folds usually, and you keep it in your pocket your life. You just wipe it with bread.
Oh, that's what it's for.
Yes, and they use it for everything, cheese and just wipe with
Usually
bread.
French people keep it, like everybody.
Not French, from Aveyron.
From
Aveyron.
Aveyron, the region.
Yes, it's in the center, south center of France. It's where the chef comes from.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things from the menu that comes from this region.
What's famous in that region?
Aligot.
Aligot?
Yes, it's the specialty.
From the
Usually
region.
it's not grilled, but here it's the little twist from La Le Grand. We make it grilled.
This is the main dish. It's something that people eat traditionally for Christmas. This is special to the region where the chef is from. We tried. Very soft. Eat it with the sauce. It's very light taste. If you only eat the meat itself, but if you eat it together with the sauce, then you can just pair it. There's some potato, some grains on top, and you'll get a different layer of taste. Specialty is what they eat in that region. It's in the center of France. It's special because it's on top. There's a little bit of crispy taste, a very soft and warm taste of cheese.
Cheese assortment from Aveyron. To start with the goat cheese, cow cheese, Saint-Nectaire from Auvergne, ending with the sheep ewe cheese.
This is the goat cheese.
Yes.
And then
cow and ewe.
you.
With granola and orange marmalade.
Usually I'm not a big cheese fan, but anyways, it's Christmas, let me try. She used this knife to... I'm really not a fan of cheese, but I believe people who enjoy cheese will enjoy this. Mine is like, I figured that they have this grain on every single dish. This is good. Very rich taste, but very smooth. And then the upper layer is a little bit crispy. And they have some other taste of the grains. Worth a visit if you want to have a very chill lunch at a very nicely decorated restaurant and very proper service, very good execution. You can come here. I was just walking to Galerie Lafayette and then I walked past by this garden, Halle Royal or something. And it's just nice. Really, a lot of people taking photos here. And it's quieter given that it's almost Christmas, not many people around. And then back is the park. So you know everyone is talking about this tree. Last year I walked past by outside, I didn't comment. It's actually a huge tree, but it's not. It's not the same type of Christmas tree I was imagining. Here's your tree.